Hello, thank you very much for joining us. This is the Conrado Show live on Truth TV, where the truth liberates. And on this show, we talk to young individuals who are doing something exciting in their spheres of influence. And especially, we are focusing on purpose, passion, and power. We believe that every individual has a purpose on this earth to fulfill. And once you discover that purpose, you need to live it out passionately and then also tap into the power of God that He has granted you. And so we are going to be talking to another young person, a lady who is also doing her best in this sphere that we are talking about. And before then, the show is brought to you in association with the Conrado Group and then also Heritage Christian University College. And the show is also sponsored by Go Compliance Solutions. Go Compliance Solutions. And this is an organization that focuses on the delivery of quality management and then also health screening campaigns for organizations, compliance inspections and ISO system audits, implementation of safety, environment and quality systems for businesses, and also digitizing your administrative processes. So if you want your organization to go through the systems audit and then also to make sure that it is very safe, environmentally safe, and it meets globally certified standards, Go Compliance Solutions is the organization to do that for you. And you can reach Go Compliance Solutions on 0249 261 175. And you can visit their website on gocomplianceghana.com. Gocomplianceghana.com. Let's take a quick break. We'll be back to continue.
Are you interested in building yourself in the media sector? Do you want to be a journalist, a videographer, a photographer, or any media personnel? Then Heritage Media Center is the right place to be. Ashon Michaelina is my name, a student of the Heritage Media Center. Heritage Media Center is just not centered on theory, but mostly about practicals. I am a student studying both journalism and multimedia. Someone would ask, can I study both journalism and multimedia? Yes, you can, and it also comes with a discount. Studying at Heritage Media Center gives you the opportunity to have access to all learning materials. Here at Heritage Media Center, we have the best lectures. Their main aim is to make sure we get the best of understanding. Come to Heritage Media Center and have that quality education.
I am Dr. Victor Buedu of the Department of Accounting and Finance, Heritage Christian University College. The department is in the School of Business and Leadership. We run programs leading to the award of Bachelor of Business Administration in Accounting and Finance, and in Accounting with Computing. We also offer Masters in Accounting and Finance and Accounting and Taxation. Students in our undergraduate programs are given free tuition in our professional programs. By the time they obtain their degrees, interested students can also go home as chartered accountants.
My name is Benjamin Akono Dansubeidin Ewa, a graduate from the Accounting and Finance Department of Heritage. My first degree in accounting positioned me to be relevant and unique in the job market. Currently, I'm working with Agent Business Consult, a top auditing and accounting firm, and I owe this success to the solid foundation laid at Heritage. I'm pursuing my master's in accounting and taxation at Heritage.
Parents, why not let your ward register at Heritage today? And to you students out there looking for an exciting university experience, look nowhere. Heritage is your option.
I highly recommend Heritage to you.
Thank you very much for staying with us. This is the Conrado Show, where we bring you up close with young individuals who are doing something exciting in their spheres of influence. Today we are speaking with a young girl, not a girl, but a lady. Yeah, a young lady who is going to be talking to us about building resilient communities, the importance of inclusive education, health advocacy, and entrepreneurship. And she's done a very interesting project recently that I was a speaker. She was sponsored by the DAD, that's the German Academic Exchange Service, and she brought together some alumni of the German Academic Exchange Service. She herself, she's an alumna of that service, and she was sponsored by the German government in order for her to do her masters. And so they brought alumni together to talk about reinforcing entrepreneurship in order to minimize unemployment in Ghana. And so we'll be focusing a little bit more on that topic. And so she's in the person of Miss Evelyn Adai Echampong. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Nice. So I met her at Legon as well when she was doing her first degree, right? And we were going to church together. And so I've known her for some time now, and I'm so excited that she's doing exciting things, to promote entrepreneurship. Right. So tell me, who is Evelyn? Basically, if you need somebody that doesn't know you, who is Evelyn?
Like you said, Evelyn is a young lady who's trying to navigate her life. Currently, she's into everything.
Hey.
So when you ask her to describe
what exactly she does,
it becomes
difficult.
So
tell us, what are the specific things that you do?
So I teach.
Okay.
I organize private tuition for pupils within my community.
Right.
And secondly, I also am part of the Sickle Cell Foundation.
Okay.
So we advocate on the need to know your genotype before you enter into any relationship.
Right.
Because sickle cell is it's a very deadly disease to fight, because you never get rid of it.
I see.
You live with it all your life.
I see.
And also, I love to write. So that's something I do on the side. I don't do it as a career. I do it because I love it.
What you write? What?
I write poetry, fiction, non-fiction stories.
Okay. For kids especially?
For kids especially, because I teach kids.
Right. Yes. But have you published any yet?
I've published one.
Okay.
That was part of my English program.
Oh.
You're supposed to do creative writing.
I remember that. Yeah.
So as part of the creative writing course, I got to publish a book known as Diaries of a Sojourner.
Wow.
Because I'm on a journey myself.
Yeah.
I like to tell stories in relation to what
you didn't bring the book, did you?
No.
Oh. I see. But it was self-published, right? Okay.
It was supported by my department, the English department.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. So we paid, and then they took care of the publication for us.
I should have brought it now. I didn't know. Anyway, that's exciting to know. And then also, you are a DAD scholar.
Yes.
Yeah. What exactly did they do for you?
Yes. After school, I was applying for anything and everything. So I applied to the Regional Institute for Population Studies. They had
at the University of Ghana.
At the University of Ghana.
Okay.
They had the DAD scholarship for their course, Population Studies.
Right.
And because I love to talk about population issues,
I
applied for that particular program. And then I won the grant, scholarship.
Wow.
For a 1-year program.
I see.
So they gave us stipends, they paid our fees, they took care of our accommodation and everything. So that was my most
Yeah, the first
enjoyable
breaking
year.
moment.
Yes, that's the
Where you were just
year
thinking
I
of free
really
money.
enjoyed.
Oh yes.
School, I had free money
To do your masters.
Yes, to do
Wow.
my masters
So
and
you-
also
so-
take care of my needs.
Wow. So you have is it an MA or MSc?
An MA.
MA in
MA
population studies. Okay, awesome, awesome. And so let's unpack your life one after the other. Where do you come from?
Okay, so I come from the Ashanti region.
Which
There's
particular?
a town at Bekwai known as Asaman.
Okay.
It's a fishing community along the Bosomtwi River.
River. Okay.
Yes, we have farmers there, and then we have people who are into galamsey.
Whoa.
Yes, that's
Interesting.
basically what my townsfolk do.
I see.
But I want to do something.
Something different. Yeah, that's exciting. And so tell us about your parents as well.
Okay, my parents, just like I said, because of where we are from, my dad too is from Achuma Kwangoma. Because I'm Ashanti, that's why I said I'm from Asama.
Right.
So my dad is from Achuma Kwangoma. There's a town known as Daku.
Okay.
Yes, that's also another farming town.
Okay.
So my dad is a farmer. My mom is a farmer.
Wow.
And currently he's at a town known as Dadie Swaba at Esutifi.
Right. Right.
In the Ahafu region.
Yeah.
Formerly Brong Ahafu.
Right. Right.
Yes, so
Right.
I'm Bane's daughter.
Ah. How many children are you? in the
We
family?
are 4 in all. I'm the third child.
Okay.
All girls.
Hey.
Yes.
That's exciting to know.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
My sisters, the oldest one is a trader. The second one, she's a cashier. She
Okay.
works for Lily.
Okay.
And then I'm the third.
Right.
And the fourth is also a national service person.
Interesting.
She's a grade 2.
Ah, I see.
She does a national service at Agona, NSS Agric.
Yeah.
At Agona.
Great. Now, which secondary school did you attend?
I attended St. Louis Senior High School.
Ah, my wife's former school. I see. I see.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's where she also attended. I see. Oh, I'll let her know. Now, so what inspired you to study English at the university? English and what?
English and political science.
Ah, that's exactly what she also did. Can you imagine?
Then she was in AF.
What is that one?
AF, so in St. Louis, if you are in AF, it means you did government literature, economics, and French.
Oh, I see. I see. Well, I need to ask her that. Interesting. So so what inspired you to read that?
So, back at St.
SHS.
Louis, yes, SHS, I used to be part of the what do you call?
Is it debaters club or
Not debaters club, magazine.
oh the editorial board? Yeah,
Part of the editorial board.
The Schools magazine.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I love to write.
Right,
and
yeah.
Most of my colleagues used to come to me
Yeah.
for poetry analysis
Oh,
and also for anything related to literature.
literature.
My
Yeah.
literature teacher
Yeah.
really liked me.
I
for
see.
That. I love to read.
I see.
Yes. So
Nice,
going
nice.
to uni,
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I should do something related to that.
Yeah.
And I felt like doing English would afford me that opportunity
Yeah.
to be able to still indulge in what I
Right,
like to do,
right.
which is reading,
Right.
writing,
Yeah.
doing criticism,
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it had to come in a bouquet. So I had to attach something.
Other courses.
Yes,
Yeah.
so initially I was thinking of sociology, English, and there was nothing like sociology, English. It was other
You have to add
courses.
something
Yes.
else. But
So
finally, what was the
sociology
third?
is close to
Okay.
political science.
I see.
I thought it's all about social.
Yeah.
So I ended up choosing political science, English, and I had to add another thing. So I added theater arts because it's
Oh.
all in there.
So you also did some acting.
Yes.
Oh, but you dropped that.
Wasn't my strong.
Yeah. So you dropped
I
it.
had to drop.
Yeah, interesting. And then the master's population studies. What did you focus on? What was the research on?
So, during my master's program,
Yeah.
in the population studies field, you can talk about any issue related to the population.
Yeah.
So from migration issues to climate issues to birth, birth and health,
Yeah.
birth control, anything, fertility,
I
and
see.
all that. So I decided to talk more on fertility because fertility has something to do with health.
Yeah.
If I talk about climate, I couldn't see a direct link with what I wanted to talk
Okay,
about.
that's fine.
So the title of my project
Yeah.
is Type of Place of Residence, Infertility Levels and Patterns.
Hey,
Yes.
which one is that one?
So it afforded me the opportunity to talk about why people in rural areas
Yeah.
give birth to more children than people in urban areas.
And what was your conclusion or finding?
So the conclusion was that people in rural areas still hold on to some belief systems which people in urban areas have let go of. So in
Such as?
rural areas,
Yeah.
children are seen as
Wealth,
Yes,
okay, using
wealth,
for
yes.
labor,
So
farming, fishing.
they are going to provide assistance to their parents.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, but then in the city, apart from sending the child out there to work on the streets, which is very harmful.
Yeah.
There's no direct form of labor
I see.
the child can be engaged in.
I see.
So parents are forced to give birth to lesser children. And also, once people move away from their comfort zones, they have this mentality that they have to make it to feed home.
Exactly.
So there's a saying, very popular saying, that you leave home to feed home.
I see.
So you cannot now leave home, come to the city, and burden yourself with a lot of children. You never make it. You go back home as a failure. So you cut down a lot of things when you relocate.
I see.
And also in the cities, you are delayed. Your reproduction period or reproductive age, yes, is delayed. So as I'm seated here now, if I was to be in the village,
right now, how many children would you have had?
I have shelter. So I can go into marriage.
Yes.
But now
in the city, you have to struggle.
I don't have food, shelter.
Yes.
My friends are not
around you. You have to fight for yourself.
Before I settle down.
Yeah.
That means if I was supposed to start giving birth at 20, I'm now forced to start giving birth at 30. So
those disparities are wow. I see.
All these affects the number of children.
I see. Interesting. And so now let's go back again. So you talked about sickle cell.
Yes.
Tell us about it and your experience with it.
Yes. So I'm very passionate about sickle cell because I really felt its impact on my life.
I see.
So there's this test, electrophoresis. That's when anyone goes to the hospital to be tested on his or her genotype will be taken. So that will give you the accurate genotype.
I see.
And then if electrophoresis is not done as infancy and the normal test, so they have two tests, either the electrophoresis or the normal one, just to know if you have an S.
Okay.
So that was done for me when my mom was to bed.
The normal one or the
normal one.
Okay.
So because they found only one S in my bloodstream, they assumed that I was AS. So they put AS on my birth certificate.
I see.
Yes. So I was a normal child. I do everything any other child could do.
Yeah.
So sickle cell has to be triggered. Yes. So when I was in GHS1, I don't know what triggered it until now.
I see.
It was triggered and I almost lost my life because we didn't know I had any health condition.
I see.
So I lived my life recklessly. So what happened is I went to the hospital and then they had the electrophoresis for me because they didn't understand the symptoms I was showing.
I see.
So it came out that I had, instead of AS, I had SC.
SC.
So the other,
which one is that one? I've not heard that one.
One of the
many S's.
Family of the.
I see.
So there's SS, SC, there's even CC, and there's HP, thalassemia, plenty.
Oh, but we just know of SS.
Yes.
Because that one is the one that shows that you have. Okay, I see.
That one too, it's full blown. So people with SS are often anemic.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
So when the electric came out and said
Right.
I was SC, my mom was in denial because then they said you are going to die when you have sickle cell. I didn't die. So I had that at the back of my mind that I was going to die.
Oh,
so it made me
yeah,
run.
exactly.
Going
Exactly. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when I came to University of Ghana,
Yeah.
I had one crisis. And
Okay.
I didn't know that there was an association.
Mm.
So they informed me that there's help. They even give if they check your count
Okay.
of S
Yeah.
and the percentage is over.
Okay.
There's a limit.
Mm.
It's too much.
Mhm.
They give you the government provides for I've forgotten the name of the drug.
Okay.
It reduces the pain.
I see.
For you.
I see.
So they give SS people, SS patients that, and it gives them comfort. And for those of us who are not SS, we can manage it
I see.
by the way we dress, what we eat, how we expose ourselves to the elements. And so that really did help.
Really? And since then, you've never had any crisis again?
Since then, I've never had a major crisis.
I see.
But I have some minor
I see.
ones which I can
Manage yourself.
Yes.
Interesting.
I want to tell people
yeah.
they should take that very serious.
Tell us, all of us. Relationship one. Our boys, our girls.
So that the child, the product of that relationship would not have to suffer what I went through.
Really?
Or worse, what some other people are going through.
Just a quick
Mine
one.
is
Your other siblings, do they have any traces of theirs?
So it's two of us with the SC.
I see.
So
but the rest don't.
The rest, the older,
yeah.
the elder ones.
Yeah, don't. I see. So it's probability, right?
Yes.
So interesting, but you've not checked. You don't know about your parents.
My parents, my mom is AS, and my dad is ACE.
So that's why the probability.
Were unlucky to select.
Yeah, from them. I now understand.
But my two elders, they are very lucky. They are AA.
I see. I see. So AA, which means there's nothing. I see. Really? I see. And so what you need to let people know, the young people, those dating and and all of that, they just fall madly in love.
That's allowed. You can't just
fall madly in love. What must you do?
Love is a decision.
Oh, really?
Before you go out there and say that you like someone, there's a lot you need to take into consideration.
Hey, but they said love is blind, though.
Love is not blind.
Hey, I see.
Love. The Bible says love is patient. You can't just see someone
and then I love you.
You are not patient. You have no business falling in love.
Really?
Before you love, make sure that health-wise you are compatible.
Okay. So you have to go to hospital.
Every aspect. Yes.
Wow.
You need to know.
So you meet somebody now. I say, come and let's go to hospital. So before we start,
it's a crime.
I see. So you can be friends, but you need to now investigate further to get to know at the hospital what are your various. Is it genotype you call it?
It's genotype.
Okay, I see. And what are the combinations?
So if someone like me, I can only marry someone who is AA.
Okay. So we are waiting for a guy who is AA to come.
That person will be a burden to the children who come out of that relationship.
I see.
Yes. But for someone who is AA, the person can marry any other person.
Oh, really?
And then we have the carriers. So anyone with one S.
One of my directors is shouting, I am AA. Me or AA and me or somewhere. Why? Yeah, okay.
Someone has one S trait.
Yeah.
That means the person should equally get someone who is AA.
AA.
My mom had only one S trait.
Yeah.
Because my dad didn't even have S, but then he has C.
Oh.
So there's C too.
I see. Yes. I see.
So you should make sure that if you are a career, which is the AS, you marry someone who is AA.
AA.
So the only people who are free to go out there or are the AA.
Hey, people. Hey, you're making that thing look bush. Yeah, because I don't remember I went to ask my wife, are you AS or AA or whatever? Me myself, I think I didn't even know. Even right now, I don't think I know what I am. But seriously, this is significant because I've had friends who have also been SS patients, you know, careers, or how do you call them? Yeah, and exactly, it's been terrible. And so, but with management, they were able to. But as you said, they are very careful about who they date or marry. And that's very significant. We've not really, you know, told our young people about these things. They don't care. I mean, they just kind of, you know, I found some girl or I found some boy, and he's my only person. I don't want to know, and they don't know their compatibilities. Yeah, so this is really, really key, and I think that you need to keep stressing this to people, that it matters, because you yourself, you've lived through it and you've seen that if you don't take care, you will just burden your children. You yourself, you may be free, enjoying yourselves, but the children, you know, would be at a disadvantage.
Or both mother or let's say father, if the father or the mother is a patient and the children are sick, who is going to take care of them?
That is terrible. Yeah, I now understand. So where have you been advocating this? You say you're part of the Sickle Cell Foundation.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the Sickle Cell Foundation is across the country.
Okay.
And if you go to any hospital, you are a sickle cell patient,
they can enlist you.
They'll enroll you. They have sickle cell clinics.
Oh.
Yes.
I see.
There are meeting days.
Yeah.
So for Legon Hospital, the sickle cell clinics every Friday.
Yeah. Speak up a bit. Yeah.
For Legon Hospital, that is where
you got enrolled. Okay.
Yes. They meet every Friday.
Really?
That's sickle cell clinic.
I see.
They have a specialist who takes care of sickle cell patients.
Wow.
On Fridays.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know this. And so they give you drugs and all of that. So you don't take drugs anymore.
So the only drug I take is the compulsory folic acid.
Oh, okay.
1 a day. Apart from that.
And that's just to reduce your pain or whatever, if in case or what?
Folic acid is for to boost your immune system.
Okay. So you don't have any issues again.
No.
Yeah.
Unless I have some pains, then I'll take a painkiller.
I see.
Maybe paracetamol.
Right. So over time you can deal with it.
Yes. Now they even have gene editing.
And so
people are doing that.
You go and edit your genes.
Edit your genes.
Hey God.
They'll have a way of removing the faulty genes. Then they'll do they have stem cell transplants. So they'll use your relative, someone who's compatible.
Yeah.
To do a transplant. Science has really helped.
Advanced. Hey. So like they take just your blood.
Yes.
And then they're going to be editing your blood. And then they'll bring it back. Yay! God, come early so that we stop all this.
It's so expensive.
Okay. Yes. It's not for our time.
Okay. Outside the country.
They should do it there. I see. Really?
In US because of the black population. It has to do with more black population.
Why? What about that?
So they said with the black population. So if you have sickle cell, mosquito bites wouldn't give you malaria. Mosquito bites would result in sickle cell attack.
Say it again. I've not heard this one.
If you have sickle cell and then a mosquito bites you, you are not going to get
malaria. But you get what?
Infection. You get sickle cell attack rather. So what cause this is as we are evolving, we build resistance. Our body has a way of fighting what is in our immediate environment.
I see.
So because malaria was prevalent in the tropics,
that
was how our cells mutated to correct that, to fight against malaria. So if the cells are sickling, then the malaria parasite will not be able to have any effect on such a person mutated those mutated cells. But then its side effect is that when the cells are sickling, then they are blocking blood cells.
I see.
So wherever the blockage happens, you feel the pain because no oxygen is being transferred there.
I didn't know you were such a doctor as well.
It's because
you knew all of this, and because it's your world, you need to know what. I now understand. I didn't know.
Yes.
Oh. This is deep knowledge you're sharing with us. I didn't know. And well, it's exciting, but your advice to everybody is just, you can manage sickle cell. You need to go to the clinic and then also be part of the group or the foundation, and then also take drugs that, and then there are triggers which you need to avoid. Do you know some of them?
So mosquito bites.
Okay, try to avoid them as much as possible.
And you have to protect yourself. Wear protective clothing. Look at the weather.
Okay.
And then know what to wear.
Okay, right.
And then thirdly, you need to know what you will eat.
Okay.
Because when you eat certain food,
allergies
you have to
and all.
study.
Hey.
If I eat this food,
And then you get it.
what's the outcome?
Yeah.
Does it make me feel very uncomfortable?
Okay. All of
How
that.
do I react?
Right.
That's also very
That's exciting to know.
in cold water.
It's not good. Minimize it. Wow. Thank you for this education. And then also, apart from that, you also advocate for entrepreneurship and education and all of that. Tell us about it. So, and then you can tell us about the DAD workshop, alumni workshop that you organized as well.
So let me start by talking about the education.
Interesting.
I'm very passionate about children.
Uh-huh.
I love them.
Wow.
They love me right back. So when I'm in an environment with kids,
Right.
I feel like I'm fulfilling purpose.
I see. That's true.
So
Yeah.
that is why I ended up teaching right after my master's program.
Right.
Instead of going for
Be looking for jobs and all. You decided to do private home tuition.
Yes.
I see.
So I taught in some schools.
Right.
But then I needed some time.
Yeah.
If you are in a school setting,
You may not have time
you
for
may not have
yourself.
all that
Exactly.
time. Yes. So in schools, I teach social science courses and
Okay.
I teach English too
Right.
because of my background.
Right.
Yes. So I teach the Cambridge curriculum most of the time.
I see.
Yes, and
Hey, you don't teach our Ghanaian curriculum.
the Cambridge curriculum.
Hey, international seats one. Hey, that one if you teach one kid, cry, you can live for like 3 months. So you're teaching about how many kids in the private classes that you have?
So currently 3.
3.
Yes.
That's like we can live the whole year on that. That's nice. I see. Okay. And are you advocating for more? Are you asking for more to come on board?
Yes.
Really? Please,
So
this is the best English.
Global perspectives and research.
Hey, I don't see a thing.
So that
It's a
one
course
is
they
like
do.
social studies.
And that's the name they call it in the Cambridge curriculum.
Global perspectives. And
For which kind of kids? Like ages?
for primary school children. So from year 1.
My kids come to school today and they're like, "OWAP, what is OWAP?" Then they say, "Our world are people." And I look at the Cambridge people are calling it. What's it, the global
Perspectives.
and what?
Research.
How
So
kids
we
you are going to
learn
do the
about
research?
Various social issues through
I
the
see.
lens of various countries.
Can you imagine?
So when you come to Ghanaian setting and you are teaching about the various sexes, you can only talk about 2. But then when you go to other countries, you have to talk about
all the
binary.
really, can you imagine all of that?
They call it global perspective. So they can infuse their own ideas. Because if you are doing it in Ghana, you can only talk about Ghana.
Exactly. Also, those things are real. We thought that they are so far away from us. So. I see. Interesting. And what exactly? So you teach English as well, and so if you need somebody to teach you Cambridge English,
and physical health and social education.
Health and yeah. So this is this is your madam. Interesting. And so apart from that, so let's talk about alumni, the DAD alumni program that you organized.
So the DAD alumni program is a way for anyone who has studied under the German government scholarship.
Okay, like you did.
Yes, like I did. Whether the person did it
in Ghana, country as they call it.
Yes, in Ghana or in region in Africa.
Okay.
Yes, or even
in Germany,
outside in Germany or
even
other
elsewhere.
European countries.
I see.
Yes. So when you are done with that, you have to come back wherever you studied to your country. So you can only,
I see.
you can only apply for the grants to organize a workshop when you've returned.
I see.
And you are contributing towards the development of your community.
Interesting.
Yes. So whatever topic you are sending them that you want to organize the workshop around, you have to give a justification why this is supposed to be funded.
Okay.
Is it a problem being faced by your community?
Okay.
And then who are you bringing on board to tackle that issue?
Interesting.
And what are the goals after the program? What is going to be the benefits for the members of your community, even the alumni group? And it's also a way for the alumni group to get together. So they don't want the members in their group to be scattered out. They want us to form a network.
Interesting. And so what was your project on specifically?
So my project was on reinforcing entrepreneurship to minimize unemployment in Ghana.
Why was that key?
Yes, that was key because, like I said, after school, I was doing practically everything. And then it dawned on me that if I had enough knowledge on being self-sufficient, maybe I could have had the means to create something so that I wouldn't be going out there, going to add to the already burdened unemployment rates of the country. And then I can, since I'm a problem solver, I'm supposed to be a problem solver because I'm a DAD alumni.
Oh my goodness.
I should be able to cut down on unemployment by creating jobs to absorb people.
I see.
And not with all, the Bible says, to whom more is given. That's the only thing. Much is expected. So it doesn't add up. If I am supposed, after everything I've been given, I'm supposed to be going out there and then taking the crumbs. So
when you're supposed to create. Okay.
So I felt like I need to bring people together so that we
think about how you can reinforce.
Can we make a difference? If we've been giving so much, we should be giving back and not be taken.
That's exciting. And so you brought about how many people, alumni?
We're a total of 20 alumni, and then we had 10 entrepreneurs.
I see.
Who are not alumni, but then they are starting something. Some on YouTube. Some on
different platforms. Social media. And interesting. And you also brought some people to speak.
Ghana Enterprises Agency. So I met Ghana Enterprises Agency through my roaming ambassadorship.
I see.
So I applied to be part of the how do they call this?
Is it facilitators
They organized a training for people who are into startup.
Okay.
You Start, the You Start program. Yes. And
I see.
after I was taken through the training, beginner level and the intermediate level, I couldn't get to the advanced, which was the final stage. If I had gotten there, I would get funding to start something.
Wow.
Yes. So
but at least you competed,
Yes. And then I realized that they had a lot to give, but
I see.
Most of us we
don't know.
No idea. The person who told me his mother is NPP, women organizer or something. So I told him that is this thing
not for political?
Because how come the rest of us don't know about it? So when I joined finally, I got to know that this is all the plans the government has. They're using this agency
to promote them and implement.
So I said, okay, even though I am out, I can still bring the GEA director to come and talk to my circle of friends.
Exactly.
And give them the knowledge they were giving to us during those trainings. That's why I brought the GEA.
Interesting. And then SEDI.
And then I brought SEDI, and he is into entrepreneurship.
I see.
Social entrepreneurship, private, anything that has to do with entrepreneurship.
I see. And then you brought
him on TV.
Oh,
he
and you just
feeling a lot of knowledge.
Really, and you got him. Yeah, Dr. Kingsley Pinkra, right? Yeah, he's damn good. Yeah, and then
finally,
yeah,
our president, Mr. Conrado.
yeah, Abego. Yeah, Abego. Yeah, so yeah, inspiration. Oh, is it?
Oh, let me bring him.
I see.
And so I thought that could rock.
Yeah. You know,
we really need
the
that.
confidence building. Yeah,
So
I love that.
That's what you do at Heritage.
Woo!
Always targeting
Entrepreneurship grants and all of that.
Happy to have you all.
Yes. So it's Heritage. It's not me. It's not me who has been giving the grants. I said I've not got any of the grants. But the university itself, that's what we stand for. The fact that just the same thing that you expressed, that, you know, we don't need to come and add to the problems of the society. We need to come and be solvers of the problems. And one of the ways is to create employment opportunities for people, or make them think in that particular direction where they are going to be solving problems, and not just, you know, going to expect somebody to be creating employment for them. So that's a good one.
Yes, I learned one very important message
from me
in your presentation.
What was that?
Maybe we can't all be entrepreneurs, or we can all be entrepreneurs.
That's exciting. Yeah, you may not be entrepreneurs, but you may be intrapreneurs, which is about the fact that even whatever organization you find yourself, you may not be the CEO or the executive director or blah blah blah, but at least in your small field, how are you using the ideas that you have to identify the problems and create solutions to solve them? You know, so that's it. So everybody can be an intrapreneur, IN, and not necessarily an entrepreneur, which is the EN. Yeah, thank you so much for learning something from me. Interesting. And so how do we wrap up this? Okay. Yeah, what's your final words on anything and everything? Yeah, to young people especially.
Yes, to young people especially.
Yeah, and ladies.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The same way I started as a humble farmer's child, and then I never lost sight of where I intended to go to. And by the grace of God, there's a saying that where there's a will, there's a way. God has carried me to this particular point, and I know He's not done with me.
Right.
Whoever is watching me today,
right,
I'm feeling motivational. I want you to know that if you just focus on the end, and then you don't let the circumstances surrounding you, being it health challenges, being it financial issues, or being it social issues,
right,
no matter what, if you just believe in the little that you've been blessed with, remember the talents. Yes,
parable of the talents.
Parable of the talents. Go ahead, strive, and then you are going to get to the promised land.
Wow, awesome. But how do people contact you if they want to be part of all the stuff that you're doing, and then also to know more about all the benefits that you've had from the German academic exchange program and other things? You know, what should they do?
Okay, so you can contact me via email.
Okay. Hey, number 4. Email, you don't send emails to
Echam for Evelyn 031@gmail.com.
Okay, Echam for Evelyn 031.
Yeah. 05.
Yeah, mention that.
0540-198292. We can talk.
Right.
Informal setting. I'm also on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I'm on all the social
just
media
Evelyn
platforms. Evelyn Adai Echampong.
And the Adai is spelled
ADDAI.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you very much for coming. Very excited, to have you here. Yeah.
So excited.
Yes. So she was my school daughter at Legon, and she just told me even today that when she had a crisis, the sickle cell crisis. I was at the hospital at Legon to visit her. I don't even remember, And so that's very exciting to know about how young people are doing things on their own. Don't sit for anybody to come and create employment for you. Start looking for ways and means to be able to get yourself together. Use the ideas that you have, the education, the skills to be able to create some opportunities for yourself, as she is doing. And so Ghana is hot, but we are hotter, We ourselves, we are hot. And so we need to be able to make sure that we create opportunities for ourselves. Yeah, because nobody is going to create them for us. All right, thank you so much. And let's bring our sponsor information. Yeah, so Go Compliance Solutions is a main sponsor of the Conrado Show. And are you an organization looking to be known globally for quality of service delivery? And do you hope to be competitive in the industry? You must embrace ISO 45001 and other ISOs, management systems, and Go Compliance Solutions will guide you to achieve your goals. They do all kinds of services such as HSC training and awareness, health and safety, training and awareness, health screening campaigns for organizations. They do compliance inspections and ISO system audits. They do implementation of safety, environment, and quality systems for businesses, and also digitizing your administrative processes. If you want to reach them, you can go to their website at gocomplianceghana.com, or you can call these numbers 0249 261 175 or 055 818 4414. Go Compliance Solutions is your partner for safety and health and quality services in your organization. And this particular show is also brought to you in association with the Conrado Group. We offer services in study abroad consultation. If you want to be able to go abroad to go and study, or you need scholarships and all of that, we have a gamut of services to offer you in that regard. We can help you with applying for schools abroad, and then also looking for scholarships and helping you through all the processes in order for you to be able to travel. We have experts in that field. And then also, if you are interested in internship opportunities, career advice, CV writing, and helping you basically with your career portfolio, we have experts to also deal with you. And then also, if you are a nurse, you want to travel abroad to go and study in the UK, to go and work in the UK or US or Canada or any of these countries that take the IELTS, the International English Language Testing System, we are the best people to offer you service in that regard. We'll train you, teach you very well to be able to go and then excel in the test. If you also want to write GMAT, GRE, TOEFL, we are the best people to teach you that. And also, Heritage Christian University College is your university that would help you to be able to get entrepreneurial education that would help you to become somebody who is doing something about her situation after school, not just sitting down to be able to get employment from anybody. And so Heritage Christian University College, we do undergraduate programs in BA Psychology. We also do Entrepreneurship and Technology Innovation. We do Human Resource Management, Business Information Technology. We do Logistics and Supply Chain Management. We do Nursing, Information Security, Information Technology, Bachelor of Community Development and Theology, and Accounting with Computing, and many others. We also do Master's programs, MSc Accounting and Taxation, MSc Accounting and Finance, and MSc Human Resource Management. We also have a media training school where we train people. If you want to learn camera work, if you want to do video editing, if you want to do graphic design and stuff like that in just 4 months or even in a month, we can teach you that. Heritage Media Center is the right place for you. Reach us on 020-67 30 38 2, or you can go to our website at Heritage Christian University College. Just Google that and then you can reach us. This has been the Conrado Show. Thank you very much for your time. We wish you all the best. Bye-bye for now.